Oh, wait, what the? Oh, I didn't have to click the thing this time. Key. And then that, and this, and that, and this, and oh, so much to change. Oh, hello, Goat. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I just haven't been streaming, but you know how it is. It also just started my stream way before I was ready, so. Like 2 minutes before I was ready. I think I'm ready. Is that working? Alright, everything's working. Everything's working. Everything's working. Okay. What was I doing? Alright, yeah, I was playing Magic the Gathering. Alright, we're here with Ruric Thar, the Unbowed, 6-mana 6/6. Some people, if you're used to those maybe more EDH style players, you know, you got your Ruric Thar stacks decks, you know, or just punish your opponent for trying to play the game. So that's what this does. It has to attack each turn, which is a little spooky, honestly. It's kind of depressing. I envision that running into Atraxa 6 times, but, you know, sometimes it won't. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, yourself included, they take 6 from this. So a removal spell costs 6 life. It's like ward pay 6 life, essentially. That's about it. I don't know. It has, I mean, if they cast Opt, they take 6, right? If they try to counter something else that you play, it takes 6. It's a weird one. I don't know how I feel about it. I played against it a couple times. It didn't really do much, but might as well try, right? It does have green. That certainly allows it to exist in some degree. Just playing a bunch of big things, mid-rangey things, and try to avoid as many non-creature spells as possible. I'm still interested in scamming people with like Blood Moon and Stone Rain. Sometimes you win with those. Sometimes I don't do anything. And that's really about it. I don't really have much to say here. Rhythm is not a card I often play, but if Ruric Thar really wants to be in play all the time, I think it's a good idea to sort of force it through at least some deck types, like counterspell deck types. And this gives haste, so that's also kind of funny. I sort of wish if this was power and not just a flat 6, I'd like it a little bit more, where if they go to cast a spell and then I just giant growth this and suddenly they take 9 instead of 6, that seems funny. Although I would take 6 from the giant growth. Still seems funny. But yep, that's about it. Let's see what happens. Clickety click, click, clickety click, click. Wait, did I re-roll this? I did. Yeah, I went to a New Year's party. New Year's Eve party. And have been lying down ever since. Just recovering. Oh, this is a queue time and a half, huh? Oh, I'm in the wrong format. Wait, what am I even playing? Oh, jeez. I'm so dumb. I didn't even notice. Oh, I didn't even notice. Was I talking? I must have been talking when I hit the Q button. Or I just clicked it really quickly. Yeah, I just clicked it super fast. Alright. That would definitely explain the queue time. That would definitely explain the queue time. Historic best of one bronze is not popular. That popular. Alright, well we have Delighted Halfling against Le Blue deck. So, bloop. Also turn 2 Clothis. Attacking the graveyard might be cool, maybe, sort of. Well, that's unfortunate. No, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's fine. Alright. No burn spell, please. Alright, good. Sort of good. This is arguably not good here. I don't have an answer to that. Oh no. Alright, opponent. Nice and slow here. Just play the land. Do the... okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're safe. My opponent did not attack? That is very, very weird to me. Very weird. I don't know why they did that, but I'm still casting this. Okay. Land, please, one time. Okay, so we just play this. Do I swing first? Does it matter? Does it matter? Yes, right? How was this ever wrong? Okay. Might as well. That's the best Ragavan's going to do. Ruric Thar actually gives devotion? Oh man, against the Storm deck, I'm gonna have Ruric Thar in play. Please! Please! Uncounterable Ruric Thar. Okay, good sign. I mean, they can't do anything with Ruric Thar in play, right? They have to deal with it if they're gonna explode or something. Why am I at 29? Oh, right. Never mind. Clothis. They did not get a Surveil land. They did not get a Surveil land. That's strange. It's very strange, actually. Alright. Alright, we go here and here. Yep. And then do that. They trade with... They don't trade? What? Rivers rebuke me? You take 6. I'm back to square 1? Right? Is that the only thing? I don't know what this means. No, it's not Rivers rebuke. What is this? Extra turn? No, that's 6 damage. Okay. Yeah. Go for a win with 2 spells? Oh, they're reading Ruric Thar now. Yes. Alright. Oh, this is the first game I played with it too. That's really funny. Yeah, my opponent playing one of those maybe ignore everything you do, save like 3 spells, like Mana Drain and Cyclonic Rebuke, and then just storm out, but I mean, yep. Can't do that. Yep, we got a reader. Which is funny. I wonder how many games they play where they like don't read their opponent's commander, because they, again, probably are a deck that just ignores what you do and tries to storm off. That's really funny. Yeah, it feels bad for them, but it feels pretty good for us. Feels pretty good for us. That's a good way to start. So I did the thing and it actually mattered, like a lot. And now for the rest of the stream, I'm not allowed to complain if it doesn't work again. I'll do it anyways, but just know that I said I wasn't allowed to. Is this a safe take, I think? I'm vigorously avoiding tap lands, so I don't have the Surveil land in here. I don't think I'd never want to have a game where drawing a tap land is a problem. Which, I mean, it's not that common, but still. Might as well avoid it. What does this do? Whenever a non... What? Whenever... Okay. Sure. So this? Wait, let's yeah, this is fine. I get my mana back. Sort of. I'm not gonna blow up my opponent's mana token. Or thingy. Oh, Ruric Thar, no! You missed it. You missed it, Ruric Thar. You had one job. You had one job. Ruric, wait. Okay. Alright, so... This getting haste with flying is annoying. Incredibly annoying. So annoying that I will... prevent that. This does have reach, though, but I'm not going to do that. Let's play... this... and Bristly Bill. Kind of an uninspiring turn, but... that is life. So now they can sack their 3-2 to take out my thing, but then that's all they're doing. That's okay. Well, it's okay enough for me, at least. Counter here. And I think I'm actually going to play this instead of my commander, because it's hard to deal with this before I start drawing cards off it. It's actually really hard to do that. Like, they have to kill it twice, essentially. And this will now start drawing cards. They can kill it. They don't kill it! Well, this still exists, though. That still exists. Yikes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's looking pretty bad. My opponent's running Gulta. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, trading the Cityscape Leveler is extremely important in my humble onions. Kind of glad they let me do that, and I don't think they're going to throw 12 at my face. Oh, come on. Come on. So, sacrifice, return graveyard to your hand. So this will go off unless they keep themselves stuck on low creature counts, and I find that to be very useful here, so I'm going to do that. So, locking them under 3 creature... Oh, wait a minute. No, because the Cityscape Leveler... Okay, they didn't do it, though. So... Oh, this does the same thing. Alright, this game's over. Alright, well, that was lame. But, I mean, it's gonna happen. That's crazy. Huh. I'm not gonna lie, for a second there, I thought they were mono green. I mean, it's the best color of the 3 that can run, but... Felt mono green versus mono green there, it really did. Oh well. Never seen that before. I have never seen that. It's a lot of damage I can't play around against, because it just gets thrown at my face. You got hosed by double Gulta in a Foundations draft? What? Alright, your opponents are thinking deep with that. Well, I would not ever pick Gulta in a draft. Or... At least the old one I kind of like. Not really the new one, where it's like, oh, vomit your whole hand out of your hand into play or whatever. Alright, well, Delighted Halfling. Hopefully my opponent is ill-prepared. Come on, come on. Alright, ill-prepared indeed. That was probably a really good draw. Probably. Oh hey, it's an extra turn. Alright, well, I guess that's okay. They're not gonna have it. The damage doubler dragon? I am not running the damage doubler dragon. I am running Ruric Thar. And there is only Ruric Thar. Surely there's no 4-minute sweeper and the game ends immediately. That would be crazy. I guess I could run the damage doubler. Oh look, it's a sweeper. And the game probably ends immediately. Exciting. I guess I'll keep playing, but I don't know why. I think this game is probably completely over. As is tradition when you get hit by a board wipe. as like a creature deck. I thought about plotting this, but I also want it to just be in play. It's looking like plotting it might have been a better idea, though. Oh well. Okay, we're not casting our commander. Okay, it must be a counterspell. Of course it is. Cool. I could have conceded right when I saw the sweeper. After that point, it was wasting my time. It dealt 6 damage at least. It did do the thing, I guess. But 6 damage is not 25. We have the scam. That's pretty cool. It's the build your own dark ritual, sort of, but the dark ritual stays around forever. Alright. So Pant Laza is the one that has Get Lost all the time. Let's see if it does this time. Yep. Yep. Not much to say about that one. Meow to you too. Oh no, now it's trying to find me a... It's trying to find me a Scythus opponent or something. It's trying to pit me against Keenan after what I just did. What have I done? Oh. Okay. I haven't seen Turret in a while. Of course, you know, the first game I have Blood Moon is a mono black deck. That sounds about right. It is me after all. I also don't have a tapped green. Yeah, what? Nope. Another Delighted Halfling. No counter spells this time, though. I mean, it's still a 1-drop. Man, if I could play Uro, I'd be so happy. If I could just play all the cards I want without any restriction. Every commander ever. I'd be happy for about 5 games, and then I would detest all of my opponent's decks doing the same thing. Oh, come on. No. Okay. Alright, this is totally fine. I thought it was a fatal push. This is... I mean, this is all irrelevant to me. You might as well take the 5, right? My hand is terrible, so I'll just take this. No, you do not. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Let's get that. I would have definitely taken the 5 there. Oh, Toasty with a resub. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, I could have swung for 1. Yeah, I could have swung for 1 there. It's my bad. It's fine. It's okay. I don't think it's going to change anything here. Breakpoints of 6. That's all that matters. 6 for Ruric Thar. That's the breakpoint. Opponent was at going to 20. That's... No one cares about that. Alright, minus, right? Minus? Wait, what do you do here? Okay, you do minus. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, boop. You know what? I think killing Liliana is just a good idea. Yeah. I think that just has to be right. It has to be right. And if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. Been a minute? Yeah, it's been a minute. Nothing new over here. Same old, you know. New cards, I guess. We got new cards. That's always that's something. Happy New Year. Oh, our opponent missed a land drop. Yikes. Yikes. That's a yikes. Alright, so now they're taking so much damage that, like, I don't even think they can come out of this. Yeah, there's not really much, unless they have a board wipe, like land board wipe. They can't really do anything. They take 6, they go to 13, right? And then this, you're never paying for this again. If you have a sweeper like Damnation, you go to 7. And then this would put you down to 3. And there's still a Nightmare coming up. Yeah, this is a... I think this is a pretty good showing of an incorrect Thoughtseize. Right? Like, the Liliana -2 really wanted you to take this, so I didn't have a free bop on the Liliana on a turn where I had 5 mana for this, because it was the only thing I could cast. They ended up taking this, and I think they took it is because it blows up Necropotence. But I don't think this game is, like, has anything to do with Necropotence, right? This is probably not a Necropotence game, especially if you ever miss a land drop, and they did miss a land drop, so it's very hard to recover from it. I think they took the wrong line there. But I don't know, maybe... I don't know what their hand looked like, right? If it was 3 lands and they expected to play a land every turn, maybe it makes more sense, but... Teaching still? Oh. You got 2 kittens. Oh boy. Can't have animals where I live. Not that I'd want any. Although I'd probably get a pet rat again. I like rats. Rats are cool. They're good for stream viewership, right? Everyone wants to see Scabbers hanging out on my shoulder as he judges me harshly for my poor magic choices and eats little snacks. Now I really want a rat. Now I'm sad. I never liked Bard class. I've never been a fan of that in this format. If it could be in your command zone, oh, I love it. But it can't. So this is Norin. I can just Cavernous Souls naming Beast. That's okay, right? I mean, I could have named Sloth for the memes, but I'm gonna name Beast. No, I wouldn't like raccoons. And ferrets are, like, really, really smelly. You have to wash them, like... You have to wash the cage very often. Oh, it's rough. It's really rough. My buddy had one. They just reeking up the cage, man. You gotta wash it, like, every 4 days. No, not even. Like, probably every 3 days. It gets real rough. So this is mono red. I will just play a giant thing, or should I play... Actually, you know what? Let's go this route. Oh, this might be wrong. I don't know. Is this wrong? This might have been wrong. Oh, too late now. Okay, they did not lightning bolt or shock there, so it feels a little bit more right. Yeah, and raccoons, they like to run and hide and stuff. So here? Ruric Thar doesn't really work anymore. So I think I'm just taking it. This is actually really bad. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad news, bears. This is really bad. Alright, well. 7/7 Ruric Thar. I really need to hit another land for this, and then I think I'm okay. If I don't... Bad news bears. Okay, so I take 3. But my opponent takes 6. Haha! Haha! Bask. I will so trade with Trollbrand if I can. Okay, wait, it's just 2, right? So that's 6 damage? Do they not know it has reach? Is that what this is? Is that what... Oh, no! No! Oh, I got excited. They did read it. They did mouse over it, so they might have, like, picked up that it actually has reach. And the giant new animation that reach cards have, so people don't keep running it on accident, which is fair. So we're going to turn this game into, do you have enough burn spells? That's what we're turning it into. Ruric Thar is going to commit Sudoku because I have to swing with it, but that's okay. Okay, my opponent did not block it. I think blocking with Captain Lannery Storm was at least what I would have done, because now you can only cast 1 spell. You can only cast 1 spell. I don't think I can die in a single spell. And I think I have creatures genuinely covered here, so... I think they genuinely wanted to block that. It doesn't have trample, right? Yeah, because now they can't... Okay. I could have died in 2 spells, but now I don't think I can die in 1. Yeah, see, this is a problem. They can't cast another one. This would be 6 damage, so... Just take the damage. Okay. Nothing has trample. I'm just gonna, like, super Omega block for the sake of it, but it doesn't matter. They can't cast another spell. There's no combat tricks. There's 6. Oh, it is fire breathing, so it could have traded? Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, too late for that. Yep. I'm not sure what they had there, but there was some kind of instant that we saw for a while. I'm pretty sure that's what something was going on, and I guess it was never worth casting. If it was a Shock or Lightning Bolt, I probably would have lost if they just sent it here, but clearly it wasn't. This was probably a mistake. But did they play this? No, they did play this with intent to deal damage. I think, yeah, it's hard to maybe figure out what the right spells are to cast, but there was a way that I could have got wiped out, maybe. I don't know. I've never played against Norrin before. Huh. Yeah, I'd love to see the... I would love to see my opponent's hand a lot of games. That would be really nice. Oh, that would be really nice. That would be great. I'm pretty good at reading what people have got going on, but sometimes, you know, it could be pretty eye-opening. Like, oh, I see. People, you know, they scoop for next game. They don't want to show you. They scoop for sideboard at best of 1. You thought sees them, they scoop. This probably isn't a super counterspell heavy deck. Oh, what the heck is this? Okay. So here And I might as well. This is weird. It gets rid of the vulnerable land and gives me one that just can't get killed? Okay. Oh, come on. No. Decline. Ugh. Oh, this is a nasty heuristic study. But that's life. What is this? Okay. So... now what? I don't like this. I don't know. Alright. I don't like this. Okay, that was a good draw, though. I don't expect any board wipes. Although, maybe I do. They haven't played any creatures, actually. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So, 6. The Ruric Thar. It takes 7. Just anything that doesn't let them get free cards would be kind of cool. But Oracle would have also been decent. The heck is this? Okay. Well, unless they name Tooth and Nail, okay. I'm gonna say, I don't think they're gonna name the, they're not gonna name that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5. Okay, so I probably wanted to play this first, because now it doesn't do anything. Yikes. I suppose that's... is what it is. I mean, oh well. There's no Eldrazi in here. The other way wouldn't let me pay for heuristic study, though, so... who knows? So we have Tooth and Nail, and... I don't have a lethal Tooth and Nail, unfortunately. I don't know. What's going on here? It's just a second planes, okay. So I have to put this in play. They just exile whatever I target anyways with this thing, but second creature just gives me something. They should know what this is. Yeah, they should know what that is. Glorybringer actually isn't a big deal. They have a 4/5. Maybe they just wanted to take the Oracle anyways, so I don't get free lands and stuff. That might have actually been the right idea there. I don't know. Yeah, no lethal Tooth and Nail. Yikes. Oh, a Tali on top? Oh, I just feel like I'm losing value if I don't naturally draw it. Maybe I can just play this then. Blow up the exile thing? Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm not going to get rid of a Tali. Alright. I forgot about the Manifest Dread. I forgot. You forgot. I'm losing the Atali trigger. I'm so dumb. Oh, I messed it up. Hey, Blood Moon. Look how useful it is. Can't wait. I think I'm going to take out Blood Moon. I'm over it. Yes! Yes! That's crazy. They drew like 3 cards off Heuristic Study. And, I mean, I got rid of their only, like, spammable removal. And a sweeper here would look really, really bad for my opponent. So, yeah, that's really nice. But flipping this, I don't get the ETB. But I do get a giant indestructible, like, infect. Like a Blightsteel Colossus, essentially. But surprised they didn't have anything. They had literally seven cards in their hand. That's kind of crazy. And Blood Moon was not doing anything. This was counterable. They draw when I cast it. And I don't feel as though Elder Gargaroth is a big deal. So I am incredibly surprised my opponent scooped here. That's very wild. Unless I really had a weak hand. That's a game where I really wish I could see my opponent's hand. They had 7 cards, and I feel like I didn't have that much going on. That I would love to see the 7-land hand out of the opponent there or something. I don't know. Okay, let's take out Blood Moon because I'm over it. I'll keep Stone Rain. Sometimes you can still scam people. What do we add? Torbrand would deal just 2 more damage. It doesn't like... So if I play Solfim, it doubles Ruric Thar, right? It goes to 12 damage. It is not combat damage. That's probably okay, right? What about this? I mean, it's another one of the same thing. We can try. I mean, it's a card you don't normally see, so... What's the worst card in my deck? Wait, do I have more similar options? Oh, good old Darksteel. Imagine they gave us Blightsteel. Are we a Skewed Swarm deck? Because I don't think we are. No, we're still not. Alright, what's the worst card in my deck? Inferno Titan? Inferno Titan's not really that exciting. Strike It Rich? Nah. I could just take out Stone Rain and just be done with the turn 2 Stone Rain off of Llanowar Elves scam games. Because outside of that, it's not like it's a good late top deck where almost every other card could be. That one definitely never is. But so is Bristly Bill. Bristly Bill also feels very useless here. Yeah, because we don't want to have a lot of land or spell-based ramp. So we're not playing a lot of multiple lands a turn. That's okay. Yeah, that's definitely one of the... Okay, that's fine. A-okay with me. It's gonna have to be good enough. 3 lands, no ramp into not much. If this doesn't work, might be too slow on the draw too. It's shoot. All right. Thunderherd Migration. Oh my goodness. Showing me the biggest flex. That's a Titanoth Rex. that's a Titanoth Rex. Okay. Alright. I love it. I love it. Wait, why did it say 2 and then went to 6? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. So, plot? It's like the only thing that's sort of ramping me. 3 mana, treasure, sort of. Strike it rich. Oh, come on. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Okay, so Terror of the Peaks. Terror of the Peaks. That's it. So those are the words. Oh, come on, don't. No! Stop! Why? What is it? What's with the dinosaur decks and get lost? What is this? What is this? Why do the Naya dinosaur decks just always have this card? I don't understand. Please? Actual Sag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Life is pain. Okay. Oh, come on. This isn't going well. Okay, so I can, like, do... No, that's not even good enough. Wait, what? Okay, actually, that may be... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, alright. Alright. It's fine. What is happening? Trample. So, I would much prefer to just try to take that out than do anything else. I mean, opponent, both of them add mana. Both of them add mana. It doesn't really matter which one you keep. Actually, I'd probably keep the creature. Yep, and they do. Okay. So... Okay. I think we're just a turn too slow for several different reasons. And there is almost nothing I can do about that, so... Alright, I mean, that doesn't really matter at all. Cool. Yep, stumbled. I drew 2 mana dorks. If I drew them... I mean, if I could just swap my hand with those, would have been better. If I could have just replaced my starting hand with the next 2 cards, I was completely fine. Just couldn't do that. Souls get lost. Souls get lost. I don't know how they do it. Don't know how they do it. Okay, what is this? Wait, what actually is this? Whenever you cast a spell, if it's the first instant or the first otter. Okay, so it's just copying spells. So extra turn spam nonsense. No one again. Is that good enough? I go here, there, boom. And then not really much of anything, so I don't think I like that hand. This is a little bit better. Alright, look at that. Who'd have guessed? Who would have thought? People are over it. Who would have guessed? Certainly not me. Man. These cues. These cues. Oh, it is Keenan. It is. It's actually Keenan. I was right. Oh, too many people scooped on turn 1. So they played against Keenan. Oh no, am I gonna scoop on turn 1 too? Okay, lightning bolt. Ooh, I didn't want to play that turn 1. I wanted to play the mountain. Whoops. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Opponent, maybe I would have kept playing if they didn't play a... Like, if it was a creature I could lightning bolt, I probably would keep playing. But I'm not going to win against Keenan. I don't understand how it actually pit me against Keenan. Other than, again, the speculation that I had too many people concede turn 1. So it thinks I'm and the queue time was long. So it might just start pitting you against whoever. I can't imagine a Keenan opponent was in the queue for 45 seconds, though. That would be odd. That'd be really odd, actually. So we're on the draw, and this is a huge risk. But it's mono white, so if it pays off, I feel like I'm sitting really well. So alright, I'm gonna gamble. We're just gonna gamble. It's fine. There's not actually that many mountains. Okay, that was it paying off, so. Would I trade if they swing? I don't think so. No, I don't think I would trade here. I can't play both of these. Maybe I do. Trade? Yeah, I can't play both. No. I feel like this is why I'm playing what I'm playing, and I shouldn't just give that up so easily. And this is, you know, if I did draw a green source, I suddenly get to do this, and that's obviously very, very, very good, so. Ruric Thar itself is actually pretty meh. Unfortunately. Alright, that doesn't really affect either of us. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, I want a Stone Rain so bad. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I want a Stone Rain so bad. Alright. So if they don't have a removal spell, I guess the 6/6 is just good. But if they do, this is terrible. This is bad news. They sort of... Wait, what does that do? Okay. Do I ever expect to kill this? Not really. So I'm just gonna... yoink. Oh, I can't click and flick on the board for some reason. Alright, there's no real reason to blow up the Deafening Silence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7. Fly for 3 and nothing else, please? Alright, well, they had the removal spell, and now I probably lose. I'm not drawing anything significant. I'm yet again not drawing anything significant. This does make food tokens. I suppose that is somewhat significant. It is a 1/3. Alright. It was not like a random 4 or 5 drop that could have been good, but this is pretty solid for a 1 drop, I guess. How the game's going? They're going alright. The first game was certainly going good. I liked the first game, but now, I don't know. Is a 1/3 gonna stonewall? Oh, no. Rip. What is my opponent doing here? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So here and here? Or do I... I don't believe casting Ruric Thar is even all that good, so I'm just gonna not do that. Alright, come on, random 5 drop, anything. There's so many good, like Elder Gargaroth or something like that. Game, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so... Uh-oh. Yep. I could have blocked the Selfless Spirit. I should have blocked the Selfless Spirit? I should have blocked the Selfless Spirit, yeah. Should have blocked the Selfless Spirit. That was horrendously bad, I think, actually. Hold on. Yikes. I had so many outs. I really did. I had so many outs. Like an unbelievable amount of good draws. There's so many good draws. It's nuts. I still have an out? Oh, come on. I still had outs. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. My opponent just clowned me, too, because they were stuck on 3 lands for a while. But I guess they're completely functional with 3 lands. But okay, blocking the Selfless Spirit would not have saved me. Still would have been the right thing to do. I'm going to take out a mountain and add a forest, because I am a very reactionary to single game outcomes. That's why. I also could probably only run 4 basic mountains and be completely fine, so I could probably go down even more. Ruric Thar is one of your favorite commanders? Well, hopefully we get him in play again. It'll be ideal. Alright, I have never cast Gamble before. I did just craft it. And we have Utopia's Brawl, which is very, very good. Alright. I wonder if they take Gamble. It probably don't take Gamble. Yeah. What would I ever gamble for? What would I ever gamble for here? I don't know. Let's find out. Something mana-centric? Okay. Alright, screw it. Not upset with that outcome. Is there any reason to play this land? Yes. The reason I would hide it so my opponent doesn't know what I gambled for, but at this point it's pretty pretty cut and dry to know what I gambled for. Magebane Lizard, the double strike thing. And Heartborn Battler. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty cool scenario. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. We just have to, like, you know, do that ever. That is an odd heist target, but that is what my opponent did. That is an odd reanimate. Alright, love to see it. I haven't played Xenagos yet. We're gonna lose the Vorn Collects, but I guess that means we get Ruric Thar. And this has... oh, this is a lot of loyalty. Xenagos it is, then. I'm not gonna play this. I feel like I'm kind of fine, because removal spammy nonsense isn't actually that scary here. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. This actually counts as devotion. It's actually oh my goodness, bro. What is this? Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, this is so bad. So, Ruric Thar is just not doing anything. It's not doing anything. I could have... do I... deny them ever playing another creature? That has to be good. It has to be the right thing. You can never play another creature, right? Like, how is that bad? This is mono black. It's going to be hard to deal with this. And these are very low power creatures, so... okay. I mean, they could play more Planeswalkers, but... well, they have to have them. And they do! Of course. Oh boy. I gotta stop talking. That's what's happening here. Yep. I turned their creature into a Planeswalker in their hand. That's what I did here when I played this. That's actually unbelievable. Yeah, another Planeswalker is probably lights out. And yay! Four-minute card. Kick sand in my eyes. Come on. Oh, no, they didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s. Have to play the land to cast it, so it's... ugh. Yep. They could have ultimated it, but they chose not to. To be honest, I don't think there's anything they could do with that much mana anyways, but it's also kind of irrelevant. You might as well just thin your deck of swamps, honestly. I don't think they really have to ultimate that. This doesn't even do anything. Even if I kill it, it doesn't even do anything. I probably shouldn't have even cast it. Probably shouldn't have even cast this, honestly. Because now they can play a creature, because the Defense of the Heart. It's probably a mistake. They do ultimate. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, looks like the ultimate... I mean, again, they could cast everything in the game anyways. It doesn't really matter. So, giant flying dragon is like my only out, or some kind of, like, flying thing. Which probably doesn't even do it anyways, but... I drew a dragon. Are you serious? So, wait. 8 plus... Oh, this is... Is it one off? Oh, no, they have a manland blocker. This was not one off. It's not one off. So... Here? Like that? I can't believe I drew it. If I drew anything maybe a little bit more significant, like Inferno Titan, would have been better. Yeah, alright. I should have conceded. The moment they played the second Planeswalker, I should have conceded. I think that was the time where I was... My time was starting to get wasted there, I think, yeah. In hindsight, at least. But no, not even hindsight, it was just done. I should have scooped. There were outs. There's just not many. Yeah, they just had everything they needed to win. And then stopped having creature. Did they even have another? They actually... Oh, it was Shieldred. It was Shieldred. I was about to say, was I even stopping anything with that Defense of the Heart? Suppose I was. Alright, if Gamble discards Allosaurus Shepherd, it'd be the best gamble of all time. Actually, wait a minute. No, we have a better play. Just sacking this to Flare, right? Yeah, that's just... Oh, okay, never mind. So... Look at that. 2 colorless mana on turn 1. I have never played against Emrakul, but I have played against other ones. I'm gonna not dash this here. No, I'm gonna stick to my guns and not sack this here. I would love to see them block with their Mana Rock. That would actually be very crucial against a deck like this. Okay, that is very annoying. That is a very, very strange card in a deck like this. Okay. So, go to combat, see what happens. Make them do the thingy. Green and red or double green? We could probably do green and red. And I can gamble for, honestly, a whole bunch of different stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just assume I have 5. This is good. That's good. All right. Oh no! Oh. That's fine. It's called gamble. It's called gamble. It's called gamble for a reason. Dang. It's alright. What? What? Okay. Alright. You got it. That's a card. Are you going to sacrifice your Masticore? You can't discard your commander there, so... Sure. That's nuts. Opponent is in it deep. I like it. They can tap Ruric Thar. The Ruric Thar indeed, yep. We're tharing him up. I don't know about all that, but it does do that. It does do that. So I kind of want to blow up the Mana Rock, but I also want to blow up the card draw engine. I have choices. I'm going to go to combat, see what they do. Okay, I have to block, and they didn't force tap it or anything. They can double block. They just chump block. Is there something I'm not seeing here? Wow. Oh, protection from multicolored. There was, in fact, something I was not seeing. Cool. Okay, let's blow up the... Ooh, I really want to blow up the Guardian Idol. I really do. That's probably wrong, though. That's probably wrong. A shield counter on Ruric Thar might not be that useful, but I'm gonna do it anyways. If this thing like Masticore discards something crazy. This is a destroy. Yeah, it's destroy. It's not exile. So, Maddening Hex. I don't know if it's in here. I think I know the card you're talking about. I'll look after. It's not in here, no, if you're asking. As it stands, it's not in here. They do want to keep this. The shield counter is useless when they do bump here. I was just concerned they would discard something scary and blow it up, but looks like that didn't happen, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Pretty far from this. Didn't put a card under this thing. And I can't double these to kill this pre-combat, but that's probably... Oh, wait, no, I just swing. Yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, so we do get rid of the Masticore here, because it does take... Wait a minute. We've been over this. It doesn't take any damage. It just happened last turn. 1d6 per non-creature? Oh, okay, I see. Alright. So... Just hard cast this for 4 damage? I love all these, like, toolkit lands and stuff. This does sort of lower the amount of available spells to my opponent, and there are not a lot, really there's almost none, colorless creature threats. So this might be fine. They actually might have to just straight up remove this here. They get rid of a... Was it a 4? Okay. That's okay. Yeah, they couldn't cast it because of Ruric Thar. I don't think there's anything my opponent could possibly draw that can win from here. If they were not willing to get rid or like cast this to race towards this, then I think this is over. I don't know what they can do here. They can tap this, they can block one of these, they take 4 on the attack. Yep. Oh. Wait, no, that's fine. Right? That's fine. It was a creature, and it was good. Probably one of their better draws, but again, what I said still stands. There's almost nothing my opponent could reasonably cast here. If this hits two... Oh, I wanted to see. If this hits two non-creatures, I'd take 12, but I can easily afford to take 12, right? Yep, it's extremely, extremely difficult to cast this as your commander, but it is possible. I did do it. I have a YouTube video of that. But, yeah, this is a bit rough here. This is very rough. It's hard to do that, especially when Thar shows up and you can't cast any more mana rocks. This Masticore is weird. It threw me up for a tizzy for like 2 turns. I guess I like it. It's just you have to discard to it. And it costs 5. You would much rather have a mana rock in this slot, in my opinion. Protection Multicolor is pretty cool, though. But yeah, they can't really cast any, like, threatening creatures. This is not really a big deal. I mean, Platinum Angel, if they had Platinum Angel, could stabilize. It really could, but outside of maybe just that, I'm not sure. And any ramp spells or any artifacts they cast, just they take 6, and they can only cast, well, 2. Honestly, only 1 once I fly out of nowhere for damage, so... Yeah, there's no outs. There's really no outs. Oh, right, Glorybringer just kills the Platinum Angel. Never mind, it wouldn't work anyways. So, yeah, there really are no creature outs. Not from the colorless deck. The lifesteal equipments? Lifesteal? Lifelink? Lifesteal is Hearthstone. Oh, I don't have Maddening Hex. Oh, I thought I did. Rip. Well, I'm not crafting it for this. Well, I guess I can't, but I wouldn't do it anyways. I mean, this is alright, I guess. I'm not super sold on that one. But the lifelink equipment, our life total doesn't, it does not ever matter. I like giving Ruric Thar a lifelink is not, would never, let me think about it. The Kithian opponent, the Gideon mono white opponent, it would not have done anything, right? Yeah, and that's the only one where it would have mattered. Yeah, I have not played a game where gaining 6 or 12 or 18 life would have changed a single thing. If that happens, okay. But it hasn't happened yet. Alright, well, our opponent has probably a better commander than I do, but I don't know. We'll see. Red-green versus red-green. Not much to comment on. I'm just at a pretty sizable disadvantage in my opinion. Honestly, I've probably already lost the game. Doesn't really feel like I can play this. Like everything I do is futile. Yep. Let's not waste our time in this. Just Ruric Thar versus one of the best commanders in the game. It's not gonna... It's not happening. It's not happening. I already lost. If I was on the play, it would have been a lot better. If either I was on the play or they didn't have a mana dork. I think there was a game to be played, but both of those things did not happen, so... Elvish Mystic? What? Elvish Mystic's in here. Your own non-creature spells leave your life alone. Yeah, that's fine, but the equipment that you cast in the first place technically wouldn't. And again, my life total is not very relevant in like 90% of matchups, if not more. It's not very has not been relevant, at least. Even against the Norrin deck. The Norrin deck where it mono red aggro, it wouldn't have mattered. Would not have mattered. Okay, well, we're on the play, or draw against Llanowar Elves again. But opponent's commander is a little bit weaker. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I guess I'm playing this instead of this. If I had... it sucks. It sucks when the first few turns are so insanely crucial and you just don't get there. Okay, they have an extra turn. Not really anything I can do about it. Definitely nothing I can do about it. Do I... Yeah, we play this as a land. That's okay. My hand is good. My hand is good. Sylvan Tutor work better than Gamble? Sure. Yeah. I think they're pretty interchangeable. Sylvan Tutor puts it on the top, Gamble just, you know, gambles it in hand. I think they both are, like, viable. I don't think I actually own Sylvan Tutor. I think I only own Gamble. I have more deck ideas I want to do with Gamble, whereas I don't necessarily with Sylvan Tutor. Which is why I crafted that one instead, but... yeah. Or I should say crafted it in the first place, so it wasn't like a choice between those two. Alright, so... I am not really enthralled at the idea of getting hit by a counter spell, but I am overdue with getting hit with a counter spell. So, let's see. As long as it's not mana drain, I guess I can keep playing. Alright, can we not have an extra turn? Alright, never mind. Well, I mean... no, this game's over. Okay, yep. On the play with Llanowar Elves again. And I guess after that point, literally nothing mattered. It was just a matter of playing it out. Nope. Yep. I could just drop Gamble and run Shock. Shock is probably just better anyways, but... Gamble's got some fun upsides, and I haven't played with it yet, so... I have never untapped with a Somberwald Sage. It has not happened yet. This could be the game. I have hope. Alright, 4-color deck. There we go. Only I'm allowed to do it. It's just a 3-mana Black Lotus if you untap with it. Love your Black Lotus, right? Who doesn't like a 3-mana Black Lotus? It's basically a must-answer threat. It is extremely significant, so... if they have a board wipe, the game is over on the spot. Yeah, it's just over on the spot. If I go Ruric Thar next turn and they sweep it, it's just done. That is extremely unusual. Neat. It is very strange. It makes me think there is no sweeper, because why would you cast this? You just wait. Right, you just wait till next turn. Or 2 turns from then, actually. When you proliferate. Okay, yeah. You got it. Make a 3/3 or something is... Yeah, alright. That's... yeah. So I'm gonna fight Atraxa with the Archdruid's Charm. This is only creature spells, right? Correct. Yep. So, bloop, bloop. Yeah, Vivian. I do like Vivian. I don't know if this is the deck for it, but it's, you know, it's a pretty relevant ability, I'd say. I don't hate it. And that is that. I don't really care about Venser in any way, shape, or form. Given what they were doing, I really don't envision a sweeper this turn either. Like, why would you do all this and whatnot? Okay. This is only creature, right? Yikes. It loses all abilities. Okay, just making sure. So I don't take 6 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can give this haste, right? Correct. Okay. This is good. Hey! I actually really like that. I'd say this is pretty annoying to deal with. Oh, let's put him to 7. Shit. Almost missed 5 damage there. Almost missed 5. So I picked Clothis because it's very good. That's why. It's not like the biggest creature, but it's just a thing that's incredibly annoying to deal with. And let's do that, because that's the annoying one. They basically have to block Clothis? Or this one? Let's put a counter here, because, again, they can't really... Yep, alright, I think... Are they... I can't... 7 plus... No, they're not done. The game goes on here. They do lose their commander, but the game goes on. But, again, Clothis exists, and my opponent is at dead range with it. I could have turned this into a treasure token. Yeah, that might have been... Yeah, I should have just cast this, honestly. I don't know why I didn't. It's also indestructible, so Casualties of War doesn't save them. They need a second green anyways. Farewell? Farewell would save my opponent. Farewell would save my opponent. They have to deal with my board and Clothis. So it's probably only Farewell. Yeah, sacking a treasured commander to pay for itself is kind of funny. Skittles is not it. That's not it. Alright. My opponent thought for a while and then played a random dragon. That's pretty cool. It means you only have to really pop your opponent once. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep for Atraxa, but I guess it works. Yeah, I actually untapped with Somber Old Sage, and it was extremely crucial to winning, so cool. Oh boy. Did I beat this last time? I did not. I lost to a board wipe. This is alright. I think I'm leading with Utopia Sprawl, though. I might hold on to Grazer for a minute. 2 lands with Grazers. Oh, never mind. I'm a liar. I lied. So this gets a 4? That's probably totally fine. I'd prefer it get a forest over a mountain in this spot as well, so that would be ideal. Not a big deal if it doesn't, though. Oh, maybe it is kind of a big deal. Hold on. Maybe I lied. Yeah, it looks like I did lie. Tragic. Okay. Is what it is. Opponent, you were supposed to counter that. I don't know if I can even win from here. If I don't have like an early opener, I just get locked under these counter spells. I don't know if Cavernous Souls or Rhythm of the Wild or Allosaurus Shepherd or Delighted Halfling, so might have to play too honest a game here. Might be a problem. Well, I think I missed my opportunity. No redemption for us. It's alright, though. Like, an unabated Narset is probably something my opponent didn't expect to have, and I just also gave them that, too. So, oh, they didn't play it, though. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not going to play these. Okay, that resolved. This is weird. It's very weird. They did nothing? They did nothing. What? What? They did nothing, and then they swept a board that doesn't do anything? What is happening? I'm so confused. Chad, I'm confused. I am confused. Take your 6. Take your medicine. Go on. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't exile 3s! Opponent, it doesn't work! Oh, wait. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Never mind. Thought I got him good. Xenagos. Oh, it doesn't enter as a creature. No. Non-combat damage. Ugh, everything's pain here. Okay. We're going to run this out. It's damage immediately, and it allows all further threats to be a huge deal. I can't believe that just happened. I feel like I stumbled so much in the, I was going to call it the intro, jeez. Oh, I might have stumbled in the intro too, who knows, I'll find out, but in this game, I feel like I stumbled so much that I shouldn't have won this. If my opponent had a hand with like that Brain Surge, they were Brain Surge locked, technically. No counterspells is completely insane to me. And not going for Narset that one turn also seems wild. In the same turn in which they did not cast anything on my turn. I would have loved to have seen my opponent's hand. Very confusing. But you can see how very easily I would lose this game if my opponent had, like, even one counterspell, kind of? Maybe 2 or something, but that was a sweeper that I feel was used too early. But maybe I could have still beaten it anyways, because Xenagos is a huge deal, and Fragment reality is already out of the way. Very interesting, I don't know. That did not feel like a win. It really didn't feel like a win. Like, I had a turn where all I did was Utopia Sprawl in a tap land. That should have been lights out. Like that should have been lights out for me. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Redemption was back on the table. It was back on the table. Through the form of, apparently, snake oil. I feel like I scammed my opponent. Or they scammed themselves, who knows. There are a Tatyova on the... Man, I can't keep this. Alright, whatever. Top deck red source would be good, maybe? We'll see. Okay, not as necessary anymore. Somberhold Sage is just up in our business. Opponent, where are the lightning boltable targets? This happened last game, too. Alright, I'm gonna name... Human, or Druid, or... Oh, jeez. Giant? Warrior? Ogre? Warrior, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. The Shuffler's fine, yeah. Shuffler is shuffling. Yeah, so, I'm starting to feel like this might have really wanted to have been a mulligan. I should have just clicked it. I really didn't want to go down to 6, but... Okay, I'm done. Actually, wait, no. Nope. Nope. Okay, yep. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Alright, we're in. We're in. We're in. It doesn't matter if you crack or not, it's only one. Whether you play the land or you just crack after you cast is still one trigger. So it looks like they just have another land, which makes sense. My opponent does not go for their commander. That is a little banana sandwich to me. I'm beside myself. I'm always going for this. I'm actually baffled. I will... What will I do? Mana? Goo-goo? Can't counter it. Can't counter it. Yes! I was about to scoop! I was about to scoop. Yes. I was about to scoop, bro. Oh, man. I was about to scoop. They just didn't have the land. I stuck with it. I stuck with it. Oh. If they had a land, I think they would have cast Tatyova. I could have Glorybringered. I don't know. Man, I gotta have more faith in myself, I guess. Shoot. Hey, I did. I did. I have faith. I stayed in the game. I stayed in the game. My favorite mythic won the game. Look at that. I did have faith. I just almost didn't. Oh. What's with the blue players tonight? They're listening. Careful. I don't want to see more mana drains because chat antagonized them. I mean, I did draw Allosaurus Shepherd, so... I did draw Allosaurus Shepherd. So Glarb likes Defense of the Heart, but Glarb is also Glarb, so... Okay. Stomping Ground? I can get that later. I think we can afford to just grab it now. I think we can afford to just grab it. Glarb doesn't really beat you to death. Okay. This is the power of having no one drop from the Sultai deck. We will play... So, Rhythm of the Wild is pretty good, but I think mana is just so much better that I'm going to do that. Looks like there's some kind of answer to one of these, but it is what it is. Okay, maybe it's Brainstorm? Could be Brainstorm. Okay. No land on the top, please? Please? No land right off the top? Please? Okay. So it's either a blue or a green card, and most likely Brainstorm or something. Uh-oh. So I can trade one of these and then lose, or I can just play this and lose that way? Alright, this is bad. Yep, this is bad. I really didn't want to miss a land, but I mean, I have something else to do at least. Just not really the best time to miss a land there, for sure. Primeval Bounty. Ugh. Not a fan of that one. Okay. That's okay. Grab 3 green cards with Emergent Ultimatum, and that was those 3? Yeah, I feel like that I would win that too. That's a very interesting 3. It's a very curious set of cards, to be sure. Very interesting. Alright, I probably have to blow up this Midnight Clock, which is pretty depressing, but I'm not sure I can win this. I just missed a land drop too many times. There's 44 lands in here. 44 lands in a lot of ramp spells, so this is extremely unfortunate. Yeah, this is bad. And if they ever, like, decide to kill one of these, it's even farther from anything happening here. Oh man, if I had Ruric Thar and play this whole time. Well, I mean, they could just kill it, but still. Think if all the fantasy universe stuff... Oh wait, no, they didn't cast this. This doesn't do 6. That does not do 6 to you. Yeah, left him with the value engine, still won. Alright, game's done. We're just done here. That's unfortunate. It's gonna happen sometimes, but as a red-green player, you'd never really want to have that happen, especially when it works. That sucks. That's the like the worst part about Magic is when you just don't get to play the game. Like, oh yeah, let's fire up a game of Magic, and then like someone doesn't draw lands. I think my hand was completely keepable too, right? All I needed was a single mana source out of my deck. I had 4 mana sources of the 7. Over half my hand was mana sources. I just didn't draw another. Oh, that's not true. I think there was 3 in the opening hand, and I top-decked another. I think that's what actually happened there. Alright, well, we actually have Stone Rain, but we're on the draw with no, like, mana dork. So it's the worst Stone Rain. So I don't think I'm keeping this hand. Also, no green, but that's slightly less bad than the other part of nothing to do with a bunch of mana anyways. I don't really want to run the grindy 3-drops. I don't want to run, like, Gruul Spellbreaker, and I just don't want to do that. How come I can't have everything every game? You know, the shuffler's been giving you pain there. All right, I'm moderately convinced that this is a safe play. You know what? I'm in the mood for this to happen, so... Okay, that is the most unbelievable thing, and yep. You got it. Let's play... Everything is just misery here. It's all miserable. Creature stats are for losers? What? I mean, I guess. I don't share that sentiment all the way. Oh, come on with these. This is just actual pain here. So I can actually flip this and swing with it. Okay, well, there's not a lot of food outcomes that are good here. I've played this before. There's like the same 3 you're always trying to get. Or I think 2, actually. So please whiff. Nope. Alright, whatever. So Tooth and Nail can get me back in the... No, it's just done. It's just... My opponent had just the literal perfect sequence, and I couldn't do anything. Turn 1 this, and then whatever this... I mean, this could have just been a counterspell. So it doesn't matter. It's just a funny card, and then, yeah, this is whatever. And then they obviously hit one of the big things off the first fish, because why wouldn't they, right? Why not? Just roll the best thing out of your draft. It's like a 2 and 15, maybe a 3 and 15. It's like a 1 and 5. I wouldn't say it's too unlikely. Still feels bad when it happens, though. No. Yeah, okay. It's against Laughing Jasper Flint, so... I would kind of cheer for my opponent to beat me. I have not lost to this commander. I have played against it a fair amount of times. I always like me a good Jasper Flint player here. I was about to say, are they not taking the treasure? That'd be crazy. If ever they were going to win, it probably looks like this, so... Me doing nothing for 3 turns is really, really, really bad. Arguably unkeepable, but again, I saw this and I'm like, alright. Do it. Bully me. Yeah, we have to plot here. Alright, Flint. What do you got? Defense of the Heart is a funny one, but they probably go with the dragon. Yeah, they didn't even think about it. I probably would have went with Defense of the Heart, because I don't feel like this is super crucial. But it is a 5/5 flyer that I have completely no answer to. I did... well, actually, I sort of have an answer. I sort of have an answer. Yeah, it's got reach. I can't play the O'Hare here. O'Hare, or whatever. Alright. Terror of the Peaks, another really, really good hit. And that's probably lights out. I can't really do anything about that. They do cast it. Yeah, I like Trailblazer. Yeah, this is just... you can see what happens when I don't have a 1 or 2. It's just... the game's basically over before it gets to start. But hey, Laughing Jasper finally won. That's pretty cool. Alright, my opponent's unaware of reach on my Vorinclex. Pretty cool too. Never mind, they have some kind of combat trick. They were fully aware. Some kind of cheat death or something? Oh, they just had it in play. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Ah, I see. So you get the terror trigger. Alright. So... the game is over, right? The game is over, yep. Yep, I mean, the game was over when I didn't do anything for 3 turns. It didn't matter what I was playing against. I would have lost to, like, the trainer dummy bot. It just didn't play the game. Alright, Jasper Flint is finally on the board. It's like 1 in 14 against me. Finally happened. That's funny. This has been tough. I don't know, it's not been bad. It really hasn't been bad. I don't think it's been bad at all. I think I'm, like, still... what? 12 and 10? Maybe 15? No, not 15 and 10. I think I'm like 12 and 10. No, not even. Not even. Oh, I said my losses first, by the way. I'm 10 and... what? 10 and 7? Yeah, no, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Maybe a tough string of games, but I would also maybe not agree with that either. The only issues I have is when there's just a non-game, and like both of us didn't really get to play the game, or one person didn't get to play the game. I find that kind of lame. But I'm fine with like a losing 3 games in a row as long as the game like happened. As long as game was played. Yeah, that was a pretty neat play. I like that. Opponent's looking deep. That's the type of player that should be playing Jasper Flint too. I'm all for it. That's the type of Flint player I signed up to play against. I love it. Alright, Gargaroth, go. The goodest of boys. The bestest of boys. Yeah, my opponent doesn't even play Terror of the Peaks in their deck, too, so like for them to see that's pretty good. With the first strike. I like it. I wouldn't say it mattered. I think I was gonna die anyways, but it's kind of funny. Because either I block or I take 5 and then I'm dead to like any creature they play, so I just have to like chump anyways. But... alright, that's Aetherflux Reservoir on the top of my opponent's deck. And there's a Sarah Ascendant. Oh, they got rid of it. Oh. Lame. Alright, so Gargaroth trading for a 1-drop is actual depression, so I don't think I want to do that. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. This is pretty bad. I don't like this scenario that's happening to me right now. I'm not a fan of what's happening to me. Alright, Gargaroth. Trade with a 1-drop. It's so miserable. So they're going to have a lot of life, but unless they really do something with that much life, I can't say I'm terribly concerned with it. Though this does, what does it, blow up all creatures, other creatures, when it gets to 20, and it looks like it is genuinely going to get to 20 this game. So there's not much I can do about that, though. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, now that blows up that. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have an exploded situation here. For sure. This still has reach. Would I full trade here? I would, yeah. I would. Would I? Oh, wait. Would I full trade? 6, 10, one of them stays. Probably this. No, it's this. No, alright. Maybe you got me. I guess I'm not trading. Okay, what does that actually do? Don't think that does anything. Yeah, that doesn't really do much here. I think I'm still casting it. 4, 5, ninjutsu. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is nothing in play to blow up, in my opinion, so let's do that. The Nashi is going to be a huge problem, though. It's going to be a problem for sure. I think I actually want this to get to 20. It's really weird, but I've never actually seen this get to 20. I've never seen that, so it'd be kind of cool. As the kind of player who should be playing blue? The galaxy brain cut down your own creature. Oh, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? That's just toxic. Okay, well, I can't say this is too relevant, but that does restrict the amount of cards I can actually see this game before I would get this to 20. I have to block it now, though. I mean, I literally have to block it. It would just kill me. It's lethal, so... what is the most useless thing in play for me? Vorinclex cannot be... I think this is, right? Because all this would ever do in the future is, like, make a treasure token. So, yeah, we go to 12. We draw nothing. That's just about tradition for me. I plus again. They have 2 4/4 flyers now, so I can't stop both of them. I can't flip Vorinclex because then I think I actually just die if it doesn't do anything good. Oh wait, I can't flip it anyways. It's too much mana. Never mind. Ruric Thar just gets swordsed. But so does the... Alright, we're dead then, right? 13, 14, 15, 16. If I can somehow get this to 20, maybe we can stabilize. I just don't think we're going to do that. I'll try, though. I'll try. Yep, there's one more, so now it's at 16. Oh, is it gonna flip? Oh, wait, no, no, no. It has to flip on my turn. Otherwise, I just take 20. I just take 20. I don't even know why they're scared of this. This doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't even matter. Like, I could give all my creatures plus, like, 5/5, and they don't die to the attack, so they should be attacking my face. Okay, that's 18. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. We know the cards. We know the cards in hand. They can't ninjutsu. They can swords their own creature, which puts it to 19, which is not enough. I might actually be able to blow up the board here. Okay, yep. I think I'm going to be able to blow up the board. I think my opponent sees it too. They're swinging with Shieldred. Okay, alright. So I have to do it. Okay. So here. Let's just get rid of Shieldred for the sake of it. And oh well, obviously gotta block that. And yeah. Yep. Yup. So they go to my turn. Okay. 19. And then on my turn, they don't swords. They do not swords the plowshares. Like the Llanowar elves. Stone Rain is it's doing much. So I probably can ignore this. So we're just going to do this. I'm going to put a stop here. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. So we do this. I can flip Vorn. No, I can't flip Vornclicks. No. I have to blow up one of my opponent's lands. I can't let them get the Sorin. I can't. There's flipping Vornclicks is not. That's absolutely not what I should do here. Play this. So Ruric Thar does nothing except end my existence, so I'm not going to do anything. Oh no, it's exactly lethal. Oh, it's at 20. I'm at 20. Oh, I okay. 1, 2, 3. I guess I had to let them have Sorin. All of these are so lethal, though. Well, these two in particular. I guess I just had to gamble on Vorinclex. Okay. Yep, you were right. I should have yeah. Okay. Let me look at my outs. Oh, you know, I mean, Atali, Hornet Queen. That's really it. There's not many good hits. There are very few hits Vorinclex could do, but I had to, I guess. I mean, there's also the chance it fizzles. It doesn't do anything at all, but I didn't give myself the chance. All right. Yep. I needed to flip Vorinclex and give myself that out. I thought I could chump block with the token, but the token was one too small. Yep. Yeah, that was what I was supposed to do. It's not a guarantee, but it's at least avoiding guarantee lethal, which I did not do. That sucks. That would have been a crazy, crazy game to turn around. That would have been nuts. Oh well. I got too fixated on them casting Sorin. I really thought Sorin was going to be a huge issue. And I'm like, alright, I have to stop Sorin. But it was just for naught. Learning is burning. Let's put on 2 chumpers. Yeah, but that's the thing. Vorinclex could still fizzle. It has a chance to miss. So it's not 100%. But it's definitely very, very, very likely it does at least hit 2 things. This is a pretty good chance. Be surprised if it didn't. Alright, well, it's one of those games. So I'm going to lead on this. Oh, look, it's Mana Drain. That's fun. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to... Yeah, nice Mana Drain. So much talent. Love Mana Drain. Glad it's in the game. No, Soren bringing back the Delighted Hat, not the Delighted Hat. Bringing back the 1 mana 6/6. I can't remember the name of it. Sarah Ascendant or Shieldred are probably lights out, but I just couldn't play around that. I just needed to play the line that gave me more time. But I have no answer to a 6/6 flying lifelink, and I'm at 12. Like I'm probably doomed, anyways, to whatever Soren reanimates. Wow, actual Ragavan game. Look at that. It's been a while. I know, been quite a while actually. Jeez, can't remember the last time I did this. Do you have the 1 mana mono black answer? You do! Yay! Of course. They have to take the Fable. Yep. Look at that. A quick one there. The fastest duress this side of the West. Mississippi, I mean. West rhymes, so that's why I said that. What does this do? I feel like I in no way care about this, so you go for it. Okay. Did I want to abrade that in response? Maybe. No. No, I don't think so. Alright, does my opponent get the good deal? Let's find out. The gain 2 one. It's not the discount, but it's still pretty good. They're Kaya's ghost form, they're Davriel. Okay. Well, this game's sort of just playing itself, but that do be how it be sometimes. Can't imagine that they do anything except -2. They get draw 3 and lose 6. Again, one of the better deals possible. What a surprise. Probably the best deal possible, because they only had 2 cards in hand. But that sounds about right, because you're playing against me. Yep, gotta pay 3. Okay, Ruric Thar, you're up, buddy. Oh, look, they get the discount. Wow. So they get the gain 2, draw 3, and then the discount. When I play Davriel, just get Manor Gargoyle 3 times. So they find a removal spell, and then... Did my opponent just blunder? Oh! Wait a minute. They can't cast the removal spell. Oh, no, they can! Oh. Oh, they can. I forgot. They gain 6. The Clothis! It's the Clothis. It's the Clothis. Oh no, are you serious? Come on. Come on. You gotta let me have this game. After that, after these deals, I'm gonna win this game. Are you serious? No way. No way I won that game. Okay, alright, I guess this card is in every black deck now. I'm seeing Thought Distortion everywhere. Maybe a YouTuber threw it in their deck, everyone's on it. Don't ever play that card. You've been bamboozled. Wow, I cannot believe I won that game. My opponent just didn't respect it, and they got absolutely wrecked. That's nuts. They got the 3 best deals possible. Literally, they got the 3 best deals possible. I just can't believe I won this game. I complained way too much to win this game. I complained way too much to win this game. I have no business winning that. Wow, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Alright, I'm ending there. I have to, that's a sign. That's a sign. We start it with a Ruric Thar game, we end it with a Ruric Thar game. I mean, I can't ask for more. Other than maybe complain less. Which I'm unable to do. I'm not able to do that. Okay, so Ruric Thar has a surprising ability to scam people who seem to not respect the 6 damage. Right? Even people who look at the card, they're like, oh, I'm at 8 life. Let me go cast a card draw spell or a tutor to get a removal spell. And then they realize they go to 2 or under 6, or 6 or under, I should say. And then suddenly they can't cast a removal spell that they tutored for. Right? Oh, I'm at 12. Let me go get a spell that wins me the game. Right? Emergent Ultimatum. But then they go to 6, and then they can't cast it because they go to 0. So Ruric Thar has a funny ability of, like, out of nowhere denying people. People maybe are a lot more used to stabilizing at 6 or under, or, you know, a low life total. Like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter if I'm at 6, I still win. But you can't really do that with Ruric Thar in play. So I did get a few people with that, and that's pretty cool. That's kind of funny. I would say maybe drop some of these 5s and some of these bigger things up here. I just liked playing big red-green Gruul stuff. And I'm not a fan, personally, of playing mono 3-drop, 4-drop, mid-range Gruul Spellbreaker nonsense. Like, I don't like doing that. I don't have a lot of decks on YouTube or posted of me doing that. I just don't enjoy it, so I don't really do that. In fact, I would maybe even go with less creatures here and more ramp spells. I know Ruric Thar doesn't really like them, but that's okay. I can just stop casting them when he's in play. That's totally fine. I'm at 6 mana already. There's not much more mana I need after that. And if Ruric Thar is unanswered, then I probably didn't even need more. So you could definitely just go more, quote-unquote, mono-green ramp. Your ramp spells that are not creatures are genuinely okay for a deck like this. Or even more mana dorks, that would work too. But, I would say because of that, right, because it's that kind of deck anyways, whether it looks like this or it looks like a bunch of ramp spells, you really are mulliganing for a viable opener every single game, right? Which means you're sort of mulliganing for the same 25% of your deck every game, which is a lot of the early mana. And I don't think that changes even if you do make this a 3-drop, 4-drop kind of deck and not like a 5-drop, 6-drop kind of deck. That's thing is still pretty relevant for a lot of decks you play against. You can't really do nothing for 2 turns. And you, full stop, in my opinion, cannot do nothing for 2 turns if you're on the draw. On the play, maybe. On the draw, I don't think so. I think you're just asking to lose. If you're a control deck, you're a slower deck, you're a removal-heavy deck, then fine. But if you're this kind of deck, it's not happening. So you got to keep that in mind, and if you don't like how much you... Although, I will say, I did have enough things in my deck every game. I did not mulligan to 6 or 5 every game. I basically had a 7 every single game. There might have been a 6 in there, so it wasn't really that big of a deal to have 1 or 2 of the same cards in every opening hand. And that's okay, you're playing green, you know, that's what you expect to be doing in Historic Brawl, at least in my opinion. If you want to have a fast-paced opener and get to Ruric Thar at any reasonable amount of time and all that. So, I liked the deck list. I do. Some of these cards were maybe a little too fancy. I never got Sulfim of Mayhem Dominus. I never got that in play. I never got the Dragon in play that deals a bunch of damage to your opponent with Ruric Thar, deals 12. I just never, none of that ever happened. Someone recommended Lifelink earlier. I, well, for the sake of YouTube, would say don't run any Lifelink because most of your games, pretty much all of your games, your life total is kind of irrelevant. Sometimes you get beaten down, like sometimes, but for the most part, no, not really, right? You're just going to lose to value. You lose to a board wipe. You could be at 400 life. If your opponent casts Supreme Verdict and then stabilizes with a Planeswalker, it's probably over, right? They're gonna turn that 100 life into 0 eventually. It's just gonna take longer. Someone recommended Sylvan Tutor instead of Gamble. Totally reasonable, right? I just crafted Gamble. This is the first time I used it. I have other decks I'd like to put Gamble in. That's why I crafted it. thought it was fine here, right? It was all right. One time it worked, and the other time, of course, it discarded. 50% success rate with a hand size of more than 2. So it was more than the coin flip. Stone Rain, again, another cute card. Tried to scam people with it. Ended up not working out. No surprise there. No surprise there. But sometimes it's good. It's like a Ragavan, right? Sometimes you play it on turn 2 and you win. Sometimes you don't, and then it feels weird to top deck again 5 turns later. I never got a Craterhoof kill. Kind of surprising, honestly. Not a single time did Craterhoof actually come up. Not a single time. It usually comes up once or twice, especially how long I played. I played a bit longer than I normally do. Quite surprised about that. Nissa was pretty cool. I know it's a non-creature. It deals 6, but again, if Ruric Thar is in play, you probably don't feel too bad about just taking 6. And if it's in play and dies, well then guess what? You know, it's all right. You don't have to have your entire deck revolve around Ruric Thar. I think that is a trap, and it makes your deck slightly worse to have slightly more win more games where like, haha, I'm dealing 400 to you instead of 6 or something, or you 12 instead of 6. I would argue I don't even really like these cards that much. They fall under the, you know, mid-rangey kind of Gruul beatdown creature stuff, which is why I like them, but you really don't need Ruric Thar to deal more than 6, in my opinion. It's nice too, but you don't really have to do that. You really don't have to do that. Rhythm of Wild, I'm not a big fan of this card. It comes in my opinion, way too late against counterspell decks outside of the play it on turn 2 off of Llanowar Morel's Utopia Sprawl. If you're not playing it on turn 2, it feels way too slow. It takes up your entire turn to cast it in the first place. So if you play this on turn 3 and it does resolve, well, your opponent goes up, you know, your blue-white control player has 4 lands now, goes back to you, and maybe the counterspells are offline, but there's other things they can do. But the main issue is this being slightly too slow, and it itself is pretty easily countered. So I'm not a fan of this. I really am not a fan of Rhythm of the Wild, but I thought I'd try it. But I don't think I've ever played this against an opponent with counterspells and had it resolve. I don't think I have ever done that. I've done that with Allosaurus Shepherd, Delighted Halfling, obviously, Cavernous Souls. It's just this one has never done it. Honestly, I would prefer Veil of Summer, or whatever it's called. Veil of the 1-mana green cryptic command. I can't remember the name of it. Veil of Autumn? Autumn's Veil, something? So I would not... I just... That was the one card it really was not about, honestly. But all in all, Ruric Thar is pretty impressive. I like it. It doesn't have to come up every game, but I designed the deck to be, a bit slower. So I'm having a fair bit of mana in play before I quote-unquote get going, and at that point Ruric Thar is on the table, as opposed to playing a bunch of 3s and 4s, beating my opponent to death, and then Ruric Thar did nothing, right? It's a nice top end. You put your opponent to like 6, and then you play Ruric Thar, and then they're locked out, so you've essentially only had to do 19 damage in the game, if you think of it like that. So your early pressure did that, and then you play that, and you win. You could think of it like that. I could try that. I could see myself trying that. But again, I just wanted to go the way of what I normally like to do, which is big, dumb, giant things. And I'd say for the most part, it did actually work out. I like this commander. I like red-green beatdown stuff in general, and this is a pretty cool one. I do like it. It forcing itself to attack was not as bad as I thought it was, which is nice too. It didn't really feel like I was at a huge disadvantage because my commander just decides to swing into 7/7 Atraxes. That was nice. So, can recommend. Let me know what you thought about this list, this commander. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Alright, chat. I am out. Thanks for sticking around, watching, including that last Snarville game where I complained the whole time and still won. I shouldn't have won that, though. Let's be real. I genuinely should not have won that game. But my opponent may have blundered. They probably just lost it, period, and they might not have had anything to do, so. Yeah, I'll take out Stone Rain here. I don't know. I gotta get up, so I'll edit this later. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.